We're just gonna call them Rondé.
Fresh out the oven, straight to the bank. Ben's Hager smelling like bank. Seats, somebody died on them. Kitty looking like somebody cried on it. Ooh, what you looking at? What you looking at? Body like cinnamon roll. Icing on the top, if you got it, let's go.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Hello, hello, hello. We are live for real, for real, for real.
We are live tonight, honeys.
It's been a damn minute.
It's been a minute. But we are here. We are here. And we have guests. We have guests.
Y'all like them bitches been bullshitting for weeks. We gonna have guests, y'all, for real.
Right.
For real, for real.
We've been teasing them. We've been teasing them and telling them the guest was coming, and yeah. And then every week they look and it's just me and Pops.
Right. We had to keep that shit simple. So, hey everyone, welcome to another grown ass women's shit.
Yes.
Where we are normalizing conversations about money, sex, self-care, and what else? Shit. What's that thing?
Oh Lord.
Relationship. I forgot.
How the hell?
Yes, I forgot relationship.
See what happened when you start slipping?
Right. After we said, I just turned, I'm in the 50s, y'all, so forgive me.
Girl. That ain't 50s. We've been doing that for 2 fucking years. That ain't 50s. That's because we've been slipping.
I gotta blame it on something, son. Stop. I gotta blame it on something, damn it. So today we are coming back live with our cocktails with the sexologist, with our resident sexologist, Sonia B. Y'all better get used to Sonia B. And I am Dr. Paz, the money coach, but we are going to be talking about this sex shit tonight. But before we go on, I'm gonna turn it over to my girl Sonia so she can tell you what we have well, you think we should tell them what we have coming?
Right. We trying to make
y'all.
No fucking promises.
Taking it day by day, Lord. Day by day, one step at a time.
Yeah, so I am Sonia, the certified sexologist and your intimacy coach. And we go, this is a reminder to everybody, we stream every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern for No Bra Wednesday, where we let the girls loose and we say it with our wet breasts. Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta take this off.
You're not on the deck.
I'm in the office. I'm in the office. All right, so yes, I've taken it off now. I'm loose. Okay, so we say it with our breasts, and the second Wednesday of each month, we have cocktails with a sexologist. We actually moved it to this week because last week we did my interview. And in the last Wednesday of each month, we have Money Moves with Pies, where we get to learn all about the money, all about the shmoney, honey. So, yes. And I'm excited, of course, because this is my week. So because we moved it, and I've been salivating for this one, honey, because we got some girls on, and we gonna talk about what
you better salivate. You don't want no dry shit.
Yeah, no, you want the wet shit. Yeah, so we are talking all about what that mouth do. And as you can see, we have some guests. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves in a moment. We have a one off camera because we did allow the women to be anonymous as well, since we we know how that whole BJ conversation go. So but anyway, I'm gonna take a moment and allow my ladies to introduce themselves. First, we're gonna allow Robin to tell us who she is and tell us about her business, and then we're gonna let Rendezvous just introduce herself. And welcome them. Yeah, girl, yes, exactly. Girl, rendezvous with a steak and a blowjob, honey. All right, so Robin, introduce yourself, mama.
Hello. Good evening, ladies. I am Robin McCray. I am a holistic wellness coach, a Reiki master, and a Yoni steam practitioner. Yes. And I am so excited to be here tonight.
Yes.
She's steaming the cooch, y'all.
Right. I knew Robin was gonna have my camera on because she like, look, yes, we all about
getting it,
vaginas. Yes. So welcome. Thank you, Robin and Miss Rendezvous. If you want to just say a couple words, let them know you're there.
I'm here. I'm in the flesh. It's Dr. Rendezvous. And my
I know
doctor
that's right.
Oh, no, bitch didn't say Dr.
Yeah, she got her doctorate. She does have her doctorate. So
she added the Dr. Rendezvous. She is proficient in the rendezvous.
That's right. I'm proficient in the rendezvous. That's how I do, boo.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you for joining us. So as we know, this is all about what that mouth do. And we're going to have a conversation about, girl, that fellatio, that oral sex, them blowjobs, them, and this is all in honor. I just realized that yesterday was steak and blowjob day. And so for those of you who don't know, steak actually was a meal.
Ain't that the same thing?
What's that? Steak and blowjob?
Steak, meat
and meat. Meat and more meat. No, so this was the male response to Valentine's Day. So y'all got February the 14th. So then on March the 14th, you get to fix me a damn steak and I get a blowjob. Because they don't want candies and all that bullshit. They just want
unmute yourself, Robin.
Steak and a blowjob.
What'd you say, Paz?
I couldn't hear you. You were muted.
Oh.
I was trying to unmute you.
So all about that, all about the blowjob, all about what
what's new? Let me see what's the new language for. Let me look this up. Let me do my doctoral research on.
It's called the Gawk 6,000 or 3,000. That's the new thing. Have you guys heard that you call it the Gawk? Have you heard that? Have you heard that, Rob?
I have no.
Have you heard that, Rendezvous?
No, I have not.
Online. I know I've seen it online. All right. So anyway, we want to have a conversation. So you're going to look up the new terminology for it, Ross?
Yeah, I'm in Urban Dictionary. I'm not.
How you spell it?
Gawk. It's like GA. I don't know if it's UK or WK. Let me tell you, they don't care how you spell it. Or the Gawk 9,000. That's what it says here. They don't care how you spell it, just as long as you are choking on the penis.
Oh God!
Yes.
Somebody might not.
Gawk. You said Gawk.
Gawk. Yeah, Gawk. GAW.
Okay.
So let me go through the slang words for oral sex. We can start with the professional fellatio.
Yes, let's get fellatio. Okay, yes.
Third base. Becky.
Okay, hold on for 1 second, Robin. There's some sound over there. What's going on?
I'm sorry. I thought I was on mute.
I'm like,
I'll be all right.
Cleaning out the desk over there. What's happening? We'll go ahead, Pastor.
My bad.
That's okay. Go ahead,
so some words for fellatio include third base, Becky, beige, BJ, blowjob or blow, Bob on the knob, come down. That's cute. Come down. Okay. Dome, eat a peach, face, go down on, head, Lewinsky, muff, munch, and slurp the gherkin.
Okay.
That's not. I know black people got different. This can't be the blacklist.
Right. Yeah. No, that's the I don't know what site you're on. I don't know what site you're on, but
I just did a search. I'm like slang for blowjob.
Yeah.
That's what came up.
Wow. So, but we wanted to have a chance to talk about so I just want to get an idea of your just how you feeling. What's your stand? Because I know we all have our own individual this is where I stand with respect to blowjobs. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Enjoy doing it? Can't stand doing it? Will do it because they ask. What is your where are you with respect to blowjobs? So anybody jump in with an answer.
I think it's necessary.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's necessary. I mean, at this point in life, shit. Coming up as a young grown ass woman, we didn't talk about that shit.
We
right?
did not. Right?
It was unheard of. ew, you doing that, but all the bitches was doing it and not telling nobody, right?
Yeah, right.
Now
You had to
it's just
pretend. You had to
we have
pretend.
freed ourselves, because I knew men who weren't they weren't doing oral sex either.
They were
They were
not.
like, I ain't eating no coochie.
They were
I
like,
ain't eating that
ain't
stuff.
nobody doing that.
Right.
Not doing it.
Right. And it
Yeah.
it took off. It was all the new rage in the late 90s, right? About that time. So
Right. So
you
now
know,
what's that? And that was probably some of it was a matter of age because you're getting older and around a different crowd. And some of it is a matter of, okay, yeah, times also changed.
yeah,
So
these children have mastered it, okay?
oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's true. We do have
They
some
have
that some
mastered
of
it
them do that
because
before they go, before they even go to actual
right, because the way to have sex without penetration, So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's necessary to keep it spicy, to keep it different. What man? I don't know a man who doesn't want it,
well, there are some.
but there
Right.
are some men who don't. Who I knew a man who preferred, penetration over a blowjob, which is
Right.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
But most men I know, they want it.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. Right. They're like, well, what time?
I like what?
So what say you, ladies? What do you what's your like it, enjoy it, don't enjoy it?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I like it and
Okay.
I enjoy it. I think so just one. I've only performed it on one person, but I think I
Really,
enjoy it.
Robin?
Yeah, huh?
You little virgin. You little nun.
I think I enjoy it more than he. I don't know. I think I enjoy it more than he did. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't ask for permission. I just went there, and I enjoy it.
How you
Got
know
it.
you were
Okay.
doing it right if that was your first time?
Huh?
What did he say? What did he say?
She
That
said,
was
"How
your
you know
first
you
time,
enjoy it
so how
right
you
if that
know
was your
you were
first
doing it
time?"
right? You did some video? What you do?
No.
Right now, I'm telling my
No,
girl
no,
Queen
I
Lace, but
didn't.
she don't ask some shit like that. What you do?
Somebody say little virgin.
Right. Right. She calling you a straight virgin.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, I don't know. It was just natural. I didn't, it
Well,
just
and
came
she said
natural.
she enjoyed it, so that's first and foremost. She's like,
Yeah,
I enjoyed
awesome.
it. She felt like she enjoyed it more than him.
You should enjoy it. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
So
nobody want to be down there and not having fun. I mean, who want? Just sit
Right.
your ass down.
Exactly.
You ruining this shit for me right now.
so
Well,
yeah, so you felt like you enjoyed it more than he did. But I mean, but
I mean,
you
I'm sure
enjoyed
he
it.
did too. I'm
But
sure
I mean,
he enjoyed it too, but I enjoyed it.
yeah,
Did
and
you
that's
ask?
an important part to
Yeah,
actually enjoy it.
Yeah,
right.
but did you ask if he enjoyed it?
Huh?
Did you ask if he enjoyed it?
No, I could tell.
Yeah, right. She thought he enjoyed it,
I
but
don't have to ask.
but she
No more
really
talking.
enjoyed it.
No
Right.
more talking.
She's like, I enjoyed it. She's like, but I really enjoyed it. Yes.
Right.
So yeah. So what about you, Miss Rendezvous?
Dr.
well,
Rendezvous, get it right.
that's
Oh,
right.
sorry,
Put
doctor. Doctor,
respect on my
put some
name now.
respect
Put
on your
Put
respect
respect on
on my
her
name.
name.
shit.
Yes, yes. And we have
So when I
another
say
person to add, but I'm gonna let Rendezvous go, and then we have another person to add to the stream. But go ahead, Rendezvous.
yes, so I enjoy it when it's done with a certain individual. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I don't enjoy it with everyone, and so I probably
Right.
won't indulge in it with everyone. But when I do indulge, I make sure he's being pleased because I'm a pleaser. I like to please the man, so I want to make sure
Exactly.
he's getting the best out of what. I don't want him to go nowhere else and get the dick sucked. I want him to come to me.
The doctor said dick. Yeah. Give it. Yes.
Yeah, so
Right. I
I
want
make
to
sure I'm
be
doing it right.
trying to be a one-stop shop. Like you just know
Exactly,
everything you need is right here.
it's right here.
Right here. Yes. Yes. Well, we actually also are joined by Janetta. She just got her looks like her video and everything together. So I'm gonna add her to the stream. Hey ma'am.
Hello, you all are cracking me up, okay? I absolutely love it. I finally got it to work.
Yes,
So.
we've been working since before the show to try to get her to get working. So yeah, so now the question that we're having right now is BJ or fellatio, love it, don't love it, it's a necessity, like Pastel said, or okay, I just do it because that's what he need. Like, I mean, what where are you on that? What say you, ma'am?
I am with, and forgive me if I pronounce it wrong, Dr. Pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Dr.
I agree
Pot.
with you. I think I agree with you in that it is a necessity to keep things spicy.
Yes.
So I enjoy it both ways. So
Yes.
at one point I did not, because I felt like I was being submissive, because you're up
very
here
humbling.
and I'm down here.
It's very humbling.
Yeah, and then it's like you got the head, bobbing my head. No. But since I've matured and I'm a seasoned woman now, I have a totally different attitude about it, and I love it.
You know what? I wish he said the submissive part. You know what I don't like?
Right.
I don't like when somebody grabs my fucking
Do
head.
not grab my fucking head.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
You will lose an arm or a finger or something. Well, you might
get your that right. I might scrape some teeth on you.
not bite him. But yeah, don't grab my head. Don't grab my head. We're not here for
You
that.
might get some teethuses on you if you do some bullshit like that. Go on with that bullshit.
Yeah, because my fear is that I can't breathe, and you don't know it, and you think I'm making motions because I'm enjoying it, but no, I can't breathe.
You like, okay.
Help. Yes.
That's right.
Yes. So I get that we're saying seasoned woman, and I love it. I like it. I enjoy it. Have you always enjoyed it?
No.
Okay. I know you, and I know you heard you say that.
No. In my 20s, no. Because I was this, I was a grown woman and I'm in control, and I feel like you're taking control away from me.
Okay.
So right. No, ew. But now, come.
Please say come.
Please say come.
Come.
Say come. I know that. So what about anybody else? Have you enjoy it? I mean, no, was there a time that you didn't enjoy, or that you thought you shouldn't enjoy it? Because we know that a lot of times we're taught, especially in our communities, that good girls don't do that. And we just don't, we don't get down like that. What anybody either didn't enjoy it or thought they shouldn't enjoy it?
I didn't enjoy it at first, but it took me coming across some pretty nice looking penises to start liking it. And I'm like, it's like a nice lollipop right here. So yeah. So the prettier it got, the more I was liking to suck it. Yes.
Yes. And it has to be something. There's something to be said for a pretty look. When you got a nice, just nice, just the right size. The head is nice, like that head is glistening. It's nice and smooth, and and you got the texture on your skin.
Yeah, that vein that go right down the middle. Yeah, that
girl.
Y'all get okay.
Because what I teach when I fellatio is that it is imperative that you enjoy it. Like, you don't want to do it but just kind of be suffering through it, because that's less for the person. Like, find what you love and hone in on it. Like, if you like, oh my God, like there's something about this, like you said, the vein, or whatever it is, like he's going to enjoy himself more watching you enjoy yourself and be completely pleased by it.
Right. And one way he knows, or she knows, or whatever, is I know men are more visual and auditory. So if you're saying, yep,
girl,
I want to let them hear the excitement.
Yeah.
As well as making sounds. You can't be no silent dick sucker.
Oh,
You can't be trying
No,
to
ma'am.
suck the dick. You gotta make some noise with that shit.
make some noise, produce some fluids, just
Right. And no dry mouth. Go drink some water, please, before you start.
Gag a couple of times.
Right.
Gag.
now. Let me tell you, they love some gagging. They love to see some gagging. It's like,
They
yeah,
do.
yeah, because that means
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to have this conversation with the men because I want to know what do you love about gagging. It's just like, okay, so
They're like,
like
she can't handle all this dick.
it's too much.
I read somewhere where if you actually make eye contact with them while you're doing it, that is a turn on to them because they know that you are enjoying it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I agree.
Oh yeah. That's what you can get.
What you got for a sexologist? What
Get a
else
new
should we be
being.
doing?
Well, so first of all, so now just with respect to, you want to recognize which parts of the penis you also want to be pleasing because nerve endings are there are different places where there's a plethora of nerve endings. So specifically the head of the penis is the most sensitive. So you want to make sure you're paying it a lot of attention. The shaft of the penis doesn't have many nerve endings at all. And then, of course, we know you want to play with other parts like his testicles or the space between the testicles and the anus, which is the outside of the prostate, is a huge turn on. That will make somebody come, very quickly. And you also want to make sure that you're mixing up your texture. So whether it's being having a firm grip or a more loose grip, varying how lubricated, so from really 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 lubricated to less lubricated, and then also that you are like Janetta said, giving them something to look at. So whether it's the hair on the and just really like you are thoroughly enjoying yourself, give them some titty, give them some some different things to look at, and you want to vary up what you're doing. So it's kind of like don't necessarily stay with the same thing, but mix it up. Okay. What's some of the things that you guys have seen that has worked for you with your specific, with the partners that you've been with? Like that has really knocked it out of the box.
The reciprocation 69 and that works. That's giving them a whole nother visual, right? And you get to get yours too. I'm all about the reciprocation. I'm a mathematician, baby. So
all about the numbers. All about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby.
Yes. What about anybody else? What have you seen that has really helped?
Well, some of them like their testicles be pulled on.
Okay.
Yes. Oh wow.
Just want to make sure you're doing it gently, so that you're not. You want to still handle them gingerly, but yes, tugging on them, and actually that can also support in extending an orgasm, because testicles rise when you're about to come because they start moving towards the body and they heat up. So pulling them down away from the body actually will help prolong and prevent an orgasm. Anybody else?
I'm sorry.
Wait, what'd you say? Oh, Janetta, and then Robert, you said something too, but Janetta, what'd you say?
Oh, actually, not necessarily sucking on it, but swallowing, put it in the back of your throat and swallow on the head. Yeah.
Uh-oh. You guys hear what that is? So it's like getting it all the way in the back and then doing the action of swallowing so that it's gripping, so the back of your throat is gripping the tip of the head of the penis.
Yes.
All right. All right. Okay. What about you,
Robert? You taking notes?
I am.
The people in the comments said, I can't concentrate 69 style. That's the whole point.
I have a hard time. I don't like 69. I don't mind. No, I like to concentrate.
You asked what worked. And I'm telling you, with
I hear that
person, it worked because he enjoyed me saying,
Right.
Not
Like,
being able to concentrate was a turn on.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. That is a
Yes.
turn on.
So
Yes.
yes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good way to
Somebody
kind of.
said pen
Yeah.
in hand. I know that's right.
Wait. Latia said, "Come on, wisdom." I know that's right. Yes. And we have a male perspective. Gagging feeds our ego, but don't fake it because that's like faking an orgasm. I know that's right.
All right.
That's a grown man right there.
Yeah, but it's not hard not to fake gagging. It's all you have to do.
No, that should be real.
It be real. So it's
I got a question.
Yes.
You swallowing or you spitting it out? You swallowing or
spit it out?
Now I'm
it depends.
Robin, you saying something? I can't hear you.
I said spit it out.
Okay, spit it out. Okay, all right. I would say it depends for me. It depends again.
Depends
on who it is. It depends on who it is.
Yeah.
Whether I feel like, yeah. And sometimes it actually feels like I want to like consume all of you. Like it's just a response to how I'm feeling about you, how turned on I am, how it's like I could just eat you up. So
you remember? I'm gonna remind you of a story.
Okay. Yes. Tell me.
Tanya, you gonna remember this? I hope you remember this story. We were talking to one of our girlfriends one time, and she had a male in there. And he was masturbating in front of her. This bringing any memories?
Not yet.
When he came, she grabbed it and swallowed.
Oh, I still don't remember that. You don't remember that? No, I don't. You got to remind me after the show who that was.
I was like, like you what?
She was horrified. No, I think that and one of the things that I teach is that regardless of whether it works for you, you want to do it. If it works for you to swallow, yes. And if it doesn't work for you, then, do what you need to do. However, what I do recommend is that we not reject his body at any point, even the fluids coming out. So the whole acting like it's acid and oh my eye and jumping back like, you want to be very cool and smooth with it. Find a way to catch it in your mouth, go spit it out.
Right. Discreetly.
You want to do it discreetly and in a
way. Yeah.
You said sometimes you ain't got to put that shit like tobacco in the side.
Oh, girl.
So has there ever been anything with respect to to fellatio that you wanted to try, but you were like maybe uncomfortable because of that partner? Or maybe like you have this fantasy that you'd like to try, but you haven't found the right person to want to do that with. Anybody have any thoughts? Like,
say that one more time.
Okay, so maybe there's something that you wanted to do, but you didn't feel like comfortable with respect to a blowjob, like something that maybe you see this in your head, but you don't feel safe enough or comfortable enough to let that person do it. Anybody? Any thoughts? No. Okay. All right.
You hear the crickets.
I know. I see. Got it. Okay, so let me think of another one. So
let me read this comment.
That's a good one.
One of the guys in the group says some of us prefer less hands. Otherwise, it's like a hand job, which is a different act. You better come on, professional.
Okay, there you go. We get all of that. That's what we're gonna have to have the men on so they can just break it down.
Right.
Like, I mean, look,
yeah,
this is where y'all need to step your game up. So I can hear that, especially, and I think that some people, it's like using the hands too. It's almost like a crutch to try to keep from having to put your mouth on it so much. And so sometimes they can tell that too. So, but being able to just kind of go, move your
Well,
hands.
if you have someone who's blessed, you better
Right.
put
I
your
was just about
hands
to
on
say
that
that.
shit.
Yeah, because you
You
can't
better
put all
put
of
your
that in your
hands
mouth.
on it.
Well,
Oh,
Right.
yeah, well, you're not gonna go all the way, you're not gonna take it too far into your mouth. But I mean, but even still, just kind of mostly trying to do mouth, because the other thing is that a tip that a lot of us don't know is that you are not sucking. You are just allowing your mouth to be a canal.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
you're really
Okay.
trying to relax your jaw, relax
Right.
your cheeks, and let your mouth
Yeah.
get really, really wet. And you don't want to try to hold your spit, and you want the saliva to just,
Yeah.
and you just want to
Right.
like let it get sloppy. The sloppier, the better.
The better.
So you will wear your cheeks out and make yourself real tired real fast if you are trying to actually suck. It's not that's not working. Just you get to go with the theatrical, the visual, and letting your mouth just kind of do the more of a massage, but not
You
sucking.
must, yeah, provide the
Mhm.
friction.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So
Someone said, "Oh damn, what a spot for me to come into this conversation." And be careful with your teeth.
yeah, yeah, I know that's right.
Right.
Be careful with your
You
teeth.
can be gentle with the not. You can be gentle with the teeth. You know,
Especially when you have braces.
when you have what?
Oh, braces.
Especially when you have braces.
Oh, braces.
Mm.
Now, how does
Oh,
that happen?
right.
They going in here.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I see right here.
you let the braces, yeah. I just heard, and they just say, "Yep, yeah, baby, the sloppier the better." And so why can't we see the men's comments? So now some people's comments, who's asking why? So some comments have the names on it if you have actually attached your name to StreamYard, in either Facebook or YouTube. But if you haven't, then all we see are the comments without the name. So
Right. So
just
please,
know you have to
please,
go a step
that's a
further.
good segue. So subscribe to YouTube as well. Like this video.
Yeah,
Yeah, so people are watching in Facebook and YouTube. So that's why you can't see all of the comments. But we love y'all watching from either platform. So do it, baby, do it. All
exactly.
right.
Exactly. So let's see, what's another question. So okay, so I have a question. Has anybody there is such a thing as women having an orgasm, or someone, a male or woman having an orgasm from having oral sex? Has anybody experienced that? Like just the act of actually giving oral sex can actually cause you to have an orgasm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Come
All
on.
the time.
Wait, Rodney, wait. Rendezvous just said, oh yeah, all the time. I know that's
Yeah, because I'm being pleased as because I enjoy pleasing again, so that's turning me on that I'm actually pleasing him too. So
Right.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
got it.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah. And actually for some people, even just to feel the sensation in your throat, it's like almost the sensation of it being in your vagina, in terms of it causing you to become very turned on and have an orgasm that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, anybody try different positions? Because I've heard one of the positions that's recommended, especially if you are kind of new to having to giving BJs, is to be on your side so that you are comfortable. So it's like have your partner be on his side and you be on your side, so that as you are actually doing it, you're relaxed and you're not like meaning to keep your head erect and all that, but you're really just kind of, again, find what position feels best for you, what feels really good, and what you enjoy most about the whole act.
Yeah, you have more control that way too.
Mhm.
'Cause
Exactly.
gravity is a motherfucker.
We're not doing that. And you're not grabbing the back of my head, and you're not forcing my head down on
Mhm.
no.
Nope.
We not doing it. So anybody, so now in terms of what you guys have heard from family, friends, women, what have you grown up with in terms of the beliefs around fellatio? Because we know that it's been pretty rejected in our communities in terms of you
I
should
have
not be doing
never talked about that with my mother.
it.
Ever.
Okay. I mean, I couldn't
Ever.
tell my mother that either.
Ever.
But I'm just saying, but even hearing what people have told you, because sometimes you don't have to be talking to them about it, but they'll tell you, don't do that. That's not a good thing. This is, that's, what have you
Yeah,
guys heard? What did you grow up hearing?
at one point, it's a certain kind of girls do that, which
Right.
was another hindrance, for me. So just being labeled with that title, so.
Right. Yeah.
People in the chat said, mine would die.
Yeah, right. My mother would die. You're right. Your mother would die. Like,
and somebody else said it's still taboo for the most part.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Because even as I was trying to talk to people to come on, I still had people that were very interested, but it was also, I knew as I was asking the question, you may not want, for example, we had some married women that were like, yeah, I can't come on and talk about that now. That's no longer something that I can talk about in public, which, is understood. It's almost like we have to uphold a certain thing in our relationships and the sanctity of that, of our relationship.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah, it is a respect thing. Yeah. So, yeah.
Someone said we grew up with only sluts do oral.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess everybody's slut now. Slut, oral.
Now, say not everybody, because not everybody, because there's still, I was doing annually a fellatio class for a Christian women's conference, and a lot of those women had never done it and were wanting to come and learn how to do it so that they could please their husbands, but we needed to deconstruct the beliefs that would have them believe that I should not do this.
But so check this out. Go ahead. Finish.
So there are still plenty of women that are like, not
right. Contrary to what you said, someone said, I went to a Catholic school, so a religious school. So dudes thought we did it all the time. It was taboo then. The main girls say ew were the suckers and swallowers. So Catholic school girls were the suckers and swallowers. Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, well, but we know that in our culture, period. Because who was that? Who was the guy that just got caught? Like in some a gay man's picture online. He's a politician, and he was like, yeah, but it's like everybody almost, they're like, oh my God, I would never, and talking out against it. And you one of the main ones that this is what you do. I mean, we know that sometimes that's what people use to protect themselves, and they don't. And we do have a culture that doesn't allow people to be who they really are sexually.
Right.
Yeah. So somebody's saying that you should not enjoy it. So yeah. Yes. All right. So, and also I wanted to say about the whole swallow too. We were talking about whether you spit or swallow. There are a lot of nutrients in including antidepressant. I forget specifically what it is. Let me look up the components, but it's supposed to be really good for helping you stay away from depression. So
I'd rather take mine in capsule form. Thank you. Please put mine in a capsule. Thank you.
Right. Oh no, and I see the comment. The ones that said ooh, or the ones that did it. We got that. That's what you meant. Yeah, those are the ones that are saying ew and saying they would never are the main ones doing it. Usually it's the people that's most vocal. So now, with respect to oral sex, how many of you was it always a reciprocal thing that you gave, but you also were receiving from your partner, or has that been a struggle in the past?
For the most part, it was reciprocated.
Reciprocal.
Yep.
I remember in my 20s, I had a boyfriend that swore that he couldn't stand the idea. Like, again, we were young, so he was just like, ew, that's just gross. Nobody does that. And then after a while, it was just like, he called me one day at work and was like, I just realized I was craving the taste of something. And I was like, what am I craving? I realized what it was. I'm like, yes, got him. So now he just has done an entire 180. All of a sudden, you standing there at work craving it. So yeah, it's an acquired taste.
Right.
Yes. So let's see. Say if we don't reciprocate, somebody in the comments said if we don't reciprocate, we don't participate. I know that's
hello. Hello.
Yeah. But in a lot of circles, that's not the case though. Because you have
Yeah.
especially younger and younger, as you're mentioning, Paz, we have some young girls that's putting out that that's not what's going on in
Right.
terms of it being the other way around. It's just that they're giving, and that's certainly not happening in reverse. Yeah, so yep. So anybody have a time that you want to that was like phenomenal? You remember it. It was like one of the best times for you ever. Anybody want to tell us a quick story time? Like, okay, this particular time when I did it, this was amazing.
You gonna tell your story first.
I was sitting like, I was sitting trying to think what my story.
You first, bitch. You first.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So I'm putting myself out there for a second. But I did. Now I was being a little grown, and I had heard from a friend that she had actually been on a bidet before, and gave oral sex while she was on a bidet, so that she was being pleased by the bidet at the same time.
Wow.
So I decided, okay, I'm gonna try that. So it was actually, I wouldn't say it was the best, but it was a really cool. It was an interesting experience because it was like, here I'm having that experience, and then yes, that was pretty interesting.
Bidets are magical.
Girl, bidet, yeah, bidets are the stuff like, oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, Paz actually has a bidet in her house, so
I do. I use it twice a day and 2 times on Sunday.
And handheld showers.
Say that again.
Handheld shower heads.
Girl, oh my gosh, yes. Oh, child, I spent most of my 20s in the damn shower. I spent most of my 20s in the shower.
Where's Sonya? She's
right. She's still in the shower, and been in there for hours. So there's somebody
giving head in the shower it was amazing.
Okay.
That is who just said that? Janelle?
Yeah, Dr. Rendezvous.
No, Dr. No Show. I'm like, wait, Janelle.
So yeah. So you were about to say, Paz, or Dr. Rendezvous? You went.
No, that shower shit is nice because I'm like, I like cleanliness. So you get, it's like the best of both worlds. I ain't got to worry about you getting clean at the same time. You ain't got to worry about all the fluids. It's going down the drain.
There you go.
You wasting a little water. But it's okay. It's the shower is the bomb. Dr. Rendezvous, you hit that one. You hit that.
Yes. That is a good. And one of the things, if you want to actually attempt penetration, because we know that one of the things that's difficult with penetration in the shower is that water is not slippery. So it sometimes makes it a little harder, especially if you've not gotten completely wet or the water is washing away your wetness. So one thing you can use is a silicone gel, because silicone does not wash. It has to actually be washed off with soap and water. So that will keep you slippery even if you are in water. So it's really good for water play. Somebody said the fluids are the best part, Paz. What are you talking about? Also, there's another comment.
The water, the water. I need to be hydrated.
Somebody also said she would come home from work demanding her vitamin C. I know that's right. I'm telling you, it's good for you. And there was a whole video that I saw on YouTube where she was like using I think she said histamine. She had this new histamine moisturizer. Histamine. That she was just rubbing all over her face after she was like, it's really good. But it is. It has some very good nutrients for your skin and hair. And
they say it helped with acne. I don't know.
I'm sure it has a lot of, like I said, all the men in there. I'm gonna make a capsule for them. We can pop them and have a cure for a lot of shit. We getting more men in the room. So hey, y'all, all the men,
girl, they coming.
Men's in the room. Oh, share this to y'all page too. If you're on here, go to the the Grown Ass Woman Shit page, which I'm showing it on my personal Facebook page as well, and share it. People need this information. We're doing God's work here.
We are doing God's work. Because one of the reasons it really is God's work. And it's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this is because we also get to each one teach one, and we get to remove the shame and demystify the act. So there's a woman out there that is listening to you ladies share and say, oh, okay, so I can try that. It's okay. Like, we get to give ourselves permission to enjoy sex and to enjoy what we enjoy about sex, and to not be shamed out of it, and not have our culture or our society shame you out of it before you even try it. So yeah, the more we know that, oh, okay, it's okay, she did it, she all right, she don't look like a slut to me. I mean, you know, it's like I can do that. So, everybody is slut. Also, another one of the comments, there was it said the head grabbing is a reflex similar to women closing their legs on our heads during oral. We seriously can't breathe. Laughing out loud. So okay, so I can hear that it's a reflex. I hadn't considered it as a reflex. Now I can kind of hear that, and maybe I still don't want you grabbing my damn head, but I can hear that you might do it reflexively. As like you would if you were like, it was getting so good and you start clenching up your legs.
Once you feel it,
right? What you do, what you see me do, like
you feel a little shake, that means reflex time is over. Y'all remember that?
Be like, don't let reflex get your ass killed. Cut it out.
Right? Don't let reflex. You know.
Or shut down this orgasm, because I mean, right. Or shut this shit down. So another thing, yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, Janetta, go ahead.
Okay, I read this one time. I've only seen it once, and I didn't do any research. But apparently, someone believes that semen is also an aid to weight loss.
Oh shit!
Oh,
wait a minute, hold on. I'm googling this. Wait a minute.
Probably Google.
Now, I know having sex is an aid to weight loss.
Well, yeah, we know
a lot of calories.
Right.
But semen, oh my God,
right.
Oh Lord, I found an article, y'all. Wait a minute.
You're about to have all
is it protein? So it's 14 things to know about swallowing semen.
That's the same site that I went to. And then there's another one that's the surprising health benefits of swallowing semen. I'm telling you, it's
low calorie food.
It's high in protein.
I need to lose a few pounds. I'm calling up a couple of dudes. Hey.
Somebody said.
What's on here, it says, despite its reputation for being a rich source of protein, you would have to consume gallons of semen.
Somebody
health benefits. And although the amount of ejaculate varies from person to person, depending on the variety of factors such as age and health, protein is only a small part. It's about 1/20th of the entire fluid. And like I said, it's low in calories. So it's only 5 to 7 calories, with just like the same caloric intake as a stick of gum. So it's the protein. Yeah, ain't that much protein.
Yeah, I'm not swallowing gallons.
Yeah, unless you, like I said, I'll take mine in capsule form, please.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah.
I guess somebody else said I'm not doing gallons. Let's see.
Gallons. Can you imagine?
Somebody said, wait. Somebody said in the comments, that's not true because I would be skinny.
Oh shit.
Say, I damn sure absolutely love her fluids, and I swallow. Said it before, I'll stand by it. I treat her cum like it's the nectar of life, and it is. It really, our fluids are the nectar of life. And the Kama Sutra believed that. Like, there was in the pictures and some of the things from ancient photos depicting sex, it was like considered that to be like you were taking in the essence of life. So, so anyway, just
You
something
make
else.
it sound so sexy.
And ladies,
It is.
don't eat
I'm
asparagus.
drinking. That would be the name of the capsule.
Oh, no.
Of life.
Right.
EOL capsules. There you go, right there.
And then,
No,
and
they
we
said,
have the people in the. Oh, go ahead. You were about to say.
says, why do some people get tired afterward? Semen contains melatonin.
Oh, okay.
Ain't that some shit? The natural hormone your body releases to regulate sleep. This may explain why some people feel tired after swallowing semen or being exposed to it during intercourse.
So that's another. That gives another meaning to put
Well,
that.
damn, that's my problem. I can't sleep.
Right. Put your asses. You said that's what you need.
I mean, I got to work on this capsule for real.
Now,
Dr.
also,
Rendezvous.
we have some comments
right.
about changing the taste of semen, which it can change based on what's being eaten. Somebody says pineapples make semen sweet. We actually had what's her name? The doctor on the naturopath that was teaching us all the stuff that you want to eat to actually change the taste.
Mm-hmm.
So really, and if you want to go back and check out that episode, it was really good. It was we were talking about what was it? It was
I can't
low
remember.
libido. It was the whole episode about low libido because she was giving us a lot of stuff on how to change your libido or increase your libido, but she also was talking about how to change the taste of your sexual fluids. There was also when somebody dropped a position which sounded pretty yummy. It was like let's see, him standing and you laying on your tummy on the bed. Yes.
You have to be kind of short.
He might have to
Figure it out too.
maybe you're laying on your. Maybe you're laying on.
I mean, I'm just
I'm trying to picture. I can't.
I'm 5'10". That ain't gonna work for me.
Maybe you're laying on the bed, but you're like a little propped up in the front. Like you're not laying all the way down with your face down. You're like,
Yeah,
laying on. You're laying on your tummy, but you're kind of propped up some. But just whatever would have him be at mouth level.
She said her bed is high. I know
Oh,
that.
see, yes, right.
So for y'all high, so y'all with the platforms, do not try this at home.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Right.
So yeah. So let's see. Any last questions or any questions? Because then I have a last comment or a last thing I want to get you guys to give. But anybody have any questions or thoughts or anything else that you want to throw out there?
I'm not seeing any in the chat.
Yeah, I don't see any.
We doing crickets. Go ahead, Saya.
Well, I wanted to say, as Pastel said, we're doing the Lord's work. And that was part of the reason why I put this together, because I really wanted anybody who was like, okay, I don't know, and I can't stand this, or feel like she's, you're being made, okay, I just do this, but I kind of bear through it. Like, what would you recommend? Maybe something that you used or something that you've heard of to support a person in becoming more comfortable with it. So what have you tried? What have you experienced that it just made it be like, oh my God, okay, I really like this now. Anybody have any thoughts that they want to throw out there?
I think the communication prior to, like, what are my boundaries? I think that's very important.
Very important.
All sex, like, and then even talking about what you like, okay, I like when you grab my balls, like Dr. Rendezvous said. I've never had that request, so I was a little bit shocked, but I ain't never pulled no balls. I ain't telling you. But communication is important.
That really,
communication is awesome, because then you're sure at least you'll be doing something right. You may throw in your own little twist, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
And don't forget to, the mouth is amazing. We use it to to form words and to speak. So we have vibration.
Yeah.
We have all of that to make it
humming on the ball.
hum.
Yes.
We have all that. I'm just saying, there's some shit y'all might, I'm just saying, I ain't giving y'all all of it, but hey, Blow on that shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that shit is amazing.
All right.
So I'm gonna
Thank
leave it right
you.
there. I ain't gonna
Thank
throw it
you,
all.
Dr. Haas.
I think that if we really look at what is it about it that we dislike, for an example, with me, it was because of the image, that it portrayed if you did that. Okay. So looking at what is it that you don't like about it and what's a different way to look at it, you know, to change your perception, to change how you feel about it and help yourself feel comfortable. Because a lot of times when we dislike something, we're fearful of something, it's because of our thoughts about it. But once you change your thoughts about it, then your approach would be totally different.
All right.
So it took a while, like I said, for me to get there. But yeah, it's about how you're looking at it. And if it's not giving you what you really want and in its fear, then take a look at why. What is the real blockage?
Got it. All
Okay.
right. All right, Janetta and Dr. Rendezvous, do you have something you want to add?
Well, I just want to say, for me, it's really the person. I got to be really into the person because I'm an emotional creature. So I put my all into giving good head, and so I need that person to be into me and me into them. And so yeah, but I'm not just gonna give it to somebody who's like, can you suck my nigga? I don't know you like that. No,
So high
no.
school.
So I really gotta be in the person. I gotta
I agree.
communicate with them what I like, trying to see what they like, because again, I just want to make sure I'm doing the best and being the best that I can be.
Yes. All right. I like those. Y'all gave some great advice.
She's a winner.
Yes. And actually, I mean, we're talking about talking to the ladies, but I want the men to be hearing this too, because here what some of the ladies' requirements are. It's like, okay, this is how you support her with being able to go there. You can get more head. Y'all be complaining about not getting enough head, but maybe you also get to be doing some of the things that would get you to have more head. So, listen to what you're hearing, and listen to what she's saying, whoever she is. And so whether you have to, get into her more and show her how you care and have her, really open up. Really, a woman's like a flower. She will open up, but it requires safety, and it requires feeling like I feel I can trust this situation. So yeah, and I would say that more than anything, I recommend that women, especially when I'm teaching about fellatio, protect yourself. And I say protect yourself, mean don't go out there being a big girl and doing something that's going to have you having PTSD tomorrow, because it is possible. Like sometimes we will put ourselves in sexual situations that we maybe intellectually think you're ready for, but it can scar you if you're not ready. So I just say take your time and ease your way in and be gentle with yourself and go where you are led in terms of what you desire and not just what somebody wants. Yeah, and that includes everything, not just blowjobs. So, all right.
Did
This is
Robin
amazing.
answer?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I'm sorry, Robin.
I would also agree that it depends on the person. Like I said, I only did it once with one person. I was very comfortable with that person and had been with that person for like 10 years. So it's the person for me. You got to be real comfortable with the person.
Got it. All right. So also these extended relationships, you could be,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
y'all out here trying to, I don't know what you're doing now.
We have a few more comments talking about using different flavors. Someone said whip shots, trust me.
Yes.
That's like the infused liquor.
Yes. And honey in different flavors.
Honey.
Yes.
Shots.
And someone said, I think it helps if men give oral first. Opening the door first can put them at ease.
There you go. All right. Okay. All right. And I would just say, if you use anything that's oral, anything that is flavored, if it contains sugar, then you're going to need to clean the penis before you actually insert it into your body, because it could cause yeast infection. So you want to be very careful, because yeast love sugar. So you want to feed a nice itchy situation.
Right. You don't be opening no bakeries while you giving head.
Any substances can be on the outside of the penis that may not be good for the inside of your vagina. So just make sure you clean that off.
It is a delicate beast. Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. This was a nice community effort. This was awesome. So thank you, everybody in the comments. Thank you, ladies, for all of your wisdom and for being and for being a stand for blowjobs. So thank you. Guys.
We are doing, and I'm gonna say it again, we are doing the Lord.
We need to throw up a cash app and be like, all the men need to shoot over a cash app just to be like, thank you for helping. Yes. And of course, if you need any support, one-on-one even, I'm always available. You can reach me and always check us out on social media and hit me in my inbox, because I do classes, both one-on-one and groups. And so you want to get a group of girls together and we all practice blowjobs and hit a sister up. It's a lot of fun, and I will show you some great tips. So
she does bridal showers. And bridal showers are great. I'm telling y'all, get them brides ready. Get them brides
ready, girl. Do not not going to the marital bed, not doing that same shit. Come with some new stuff. All right, so we're gonna bring it to a close, and just as a reminder, we stream every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern for No Bra Wednesday, where we let our girls loose and we say it with our titties, and there's always some wisdom that is flowing. Next week, you want to join us because we are going to be talking about a conference that we're going to be speaking at. We cannot wait. It's going to be Girl Get Your Life. Paz and I are both presenters this year. It's going to be at the end of April. You want to check out that segment to learn about Girl Get Your Life so that you can register ASAP and check it out, because it is always some amazing women in the room, and you literally get your life. Actually, Robin's going to be one of the presenters. Yeah. And you can be doing Yoni steams, right?
Well, I'm going to be doing a Yoni talk and then steams after. Yeah.
Yoni talk and steam. And she has her steam there, so you can get your whole process. Like, it's just a beautiful weekend. So you want to make sure. What happened to Robin? Did she just fall off? What the Lord? Okay. All right. Yeah, she just fell off. All right. So anyway, so join us next week, and we will see you then.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Fresh out the oven, straight to the bank. Ben's Hager smelling like bank. Seats, somebody died on them. Kitty looking like somebody cried on it. Ooh, what you looking at? What you looking at? Body like cinnamon roll. Icing on the top, if you got it, let's go.